Hello, today's our new topic is understanding the Anoxic Event, geological impact and modern implication. Today's topic is very important for the geological students and for those students which are work in the climatic change. In this video or in this presentation, we are just focusing the various anoxic event which are occur through geological time scale, and what is the consequences and what is the geological impact, and how we know that these are the occur and how they are related with the modern climatic change. So we are started now. What is the anoxic event? Anoxic event is the period in which the Earth history ocean experience a complete depletion of the oxygen, particularly in the deep ocean. They are also known as the oceanic anoxic event (OAEs). So what is the OAEs? Means there is the various anoxic event which are occur through the geological time. They offer crucial insight into the past climate condition and serve a warning sign for the modern day environmental change. So how we know that there is the anoxic event? So whenever there is the positive carbon 13 excursion or interplay, so it means that there is the increased burial of the organic carbon and sedimentary rock, and it hence and it give the clue of the anoxic event. If we run the isotopic analysis of carbon from this side, this is the younger side of the strata, and this is the older strata, and this is the younger side of the strata. Whenever we go from the bottom or older side, the carbon isotope will be value will be normal, means the carbon 13 will be low, and they give the negative sign, which means the environment will be normally acting. Whenever we come to the this black shell, there will be suddenly drop the carbon 13 value, because all the carbon 12 value which are which are absorbed by the plant, they are suddenly buried, and the carbon 13 value will be increased, which is ultimately increase in the positive excursion of the carbon 13. So there will be a huge peak of the carbon 13 value, and then again it will be a normal situation in which the middle to inner shelf limestone will be deposited. So this is the excursion of the carbon 13, in which they have the normal situation, but there is a suddenly increase in peak, which show there is the deposition of this black shell, and all the organic burial are buried by the plant, and any animal and various phytoplanktons are deposited and form this blackened shell. So, what are the causes of the anoxic event? So, there is the two causes. One is naturally, and other is anthropogenic, means the human-made or man-made. So, what is the natural cause? The natural cause, first of the volcanic activity. When there is a huge volcanic activity, the release of the carbon dioxide is much more, which increases the global temperature. So by increasing the global temperature, it also increases the concentration of the carbon dioxide, which ultimately reduce the oxygen. So it occur the globally anoxic event. So the other volcanic activity also caused by the cloud which are covering from the earth planet to sun, in which there is no photosynthesis event occur. So ultimately anoxic event are also occur, and the globally is not receiving the sunlight, and no chlorophyll or photosynthesis process occurs, so the anoxic event is taking place. The other is eutrophication. When there is the excessive nutrients are brought by the river, or the lakes, or the or the sea, from the continental to the marine. So there is the large algal bloom are present, in which the algae die, and they can be decomposed, which consume the oxygen. So it ultimately reduces the oxygen in the deep ocean and create the anoxic condition. They are also created the blanket in the ocean, in which there is no light or sunlight is passing in the deep ocean or the ocean, or the shallow ocean, in which there is no photosynthesis process occur, which ultimately causing the anoxic event. Number third is the change in the ocean circulation. There is the thermohaline circulation built in which the surface water are moved towards the from south to north, and they are back to the in the deep marine from north to south. This is the whole thermohaline circulation. This is the Atlantic Ocean, this is the Pacific Ocean, this is the Indian Ocean, and this is the again Pacific Ocean, which is the largest ocean of the world. So there is this is the side of the upwelling. So whenever there is a disturbance in thermohaline circulation because of the global warming or climatic change, and the increase the sediment flux from the continental, it will be it will be decreases the glaciation, and also reduces the oxygen. On the first stage, the oxygen is brought from the thermohaline circulation to the deep ocean, but whenever there is a disturbance in the thermohaline circulation, the oxygen cannot board by the this thermohaline circulation to the deep ocean, and ultimately the deep ocean causes the anoxic event. And and they are suddenly these all anoxic event are brought to the surface, and they will be occur the anoxic event. The fourth is the methane hydrate release. When there is the ultimate release of the methane from the subsurface, it also cause the anoxic event, and they also blockage the sun from this earth, and no photosynthesis process occur, which also ultimately causing the positive effect in the anoxic environment. This is the anthropogenic effector, means man-made contribution to the anoxic event. Number one is industrial pollution. There is the increase in the global warming, which causes the cloud, and they are impeded and not coming the sunlight from the earth surface, and no photosynthesis or chlorophyll process will be occur in the surface, so which increases the anoxia in the earth surface or deep ocean. And other is the climate change. Climate change means the deforestation, greenhouse effect, population increase, and destruction of the marine ecosystem by increasing the pH, by decreasing the pH value in the ocean. Also causes the low oxygen level, and creating the anoxic event. So it is the history and of anoxic event, or means this is the record which are present through geological time scale of the earth surface of the anoxia. Number one, the geological record will be the black shell. Whenever there is a black shell deposit, it means that in these layers the oxygen are depleted, and an anoxia event is occur. So whenever there is a black shell, so it will be ultimately give the hint of the anoxic event. The other is the lab work, which is known as geochemical evidence. For example, carbon isotopes. Whenever there is a peak of the carbon 13, which are already we are discussing, it is a cinnamonian Toronto body of the Cretaceous strata. There is the peak of the carbon 13 positive excursion, means the carbon 12 will become will be decreases, and there will be the burial of the black shell, or the organic rich plant and fossil will be deposited, which ultimately give the increase of the carbon 13, and positive excursion of carbon 13 will be give. So it will be give the hint of the anoxia environment. The other is the sulfur isotopes. It also gives the positive of the sulfur isotopes, means whenever there is an anoxic event, it will be precipitate like pyrite and other associated mineral which contain the sulfur. So it will be increasing the sulfur concentration in the anoxia environment or black shell. This is the impact on the biological and ecological impact. by the anoxic event. Whenever there is an anoxic event, it will be give the large mass extension, particularly in marine environment. So there is the six mass extension which are occur towards the throughout the world. Number one is the Ordovician extension, Devonian extension, and the um, Permian extension, in which the trilobite fossil or trilobite fossil will be diminished, and other is the KT boundary. This is the PT boundary, Permo-Triassic boundary, and this is the KT Cretaceous and Tertiary boundary, in which the mammals like dinosaur will be diminished because of the asteroid impact. So this is the various mass extension which are occur the anoxic events. It also impact on the ecological impact, like by depletion of the oxygen. It kill the phytoplanktons or marine algae, which are ultimately impact on the large scale of the ocean creature. So this is the our last slide. So what is the mitigation and prevention effect which control this anoxic environment and the safest side to the earth atmosphere? So number one is the nutrient management. Whenever there is a nutrient management, so the influx from the continental nutrient to the ocean will be decreased. So it will be mitigate the anoxic environment which is occur due to the eutrophication. So the nutrient management must be required by decreasing the urea and other things which are spread on the crops. Number two is the wetland restoration. When there is the wetland land, so they will be stored the nutrients and do not pass to the ocean. So in which the fishes and the other creature is not receiving the nutrient from the river. So so we can be restore the wetland in order to transfer the nutrient from the land to the ocean. And so it will be ultimately mitigate the problem from the anoxic environment. Number three is the climatic change mitigation. Reducing the greenhouse emission also reduces the anoxia. Means whenever there is the some industrial work or other carbon dioxide emissions, emission sources, whenever they are decreases, so the carbon dioxide concentration will be decreases in the atmosphere, which ultimately increase the oxygen and also regulate the temperature and also reduces the anoxia. And number last is sustainable fisher management. It will be protecting marine biodiversity and reducing the overfishing can improve the ecosystem, which reduces the anoxic condition. So thank you. We will meet in the next video with next lecture. Thank you for watching.